Hello, viewers. How are you? Good evening from Kenya. Once again, I welcome you to my channel. Thank you very much for visiting my channel, for viewing, watching, and even subscribing. I believe that all of us will be inspired by the end of it all, and we give God all the glory. I thank God for all of you, and my prayer for you, my viewers, who you is being right now, is that may God immensely bless you, meet you at the point of your need, and that the Lord may surprise you in this new year of 2023. I'm back again, and as we said that today we are starting with the content, some content that we are going to discuss today. I might not give a topic to it because it can be all rounded, but we are going to discuss something about family. Let's talk of family in general, and I will be discussing them in series because family is a wider thing that cannot be discussed in one shot like this. It can take several sessions, so I ask you to bear with me, and also to keep on viewing, keep on listening to them, and sharing. If you know anybody who is able to learn from what I'm speaking about, anybody that is in need of what I'm going to talk about, please share, subscribe, and like and view, so that it can move on and bless so many people. Thank God for this wonderful day. It's another day also that God has given us, and as I said, God is all in all. He's all rounded. He's the one that sustains us. He's the one that gives us life. By His mercies we are here today, and so we're going to look at just discuss roughly about family, about marriages, what is marriage. There are so many things that are happening, but one thing I want to tell you, my viewers, today is that God is so much concerned with the family unit, because our God Himself is a relational God. So He's concerned so much with the family unit. How is the family being run? And this is also where the devil is at work immensely. In the world today, we find that so many divorces that are happening all over the world. Nowadays, it's not even a Western thing. It's now even in Africa, even in Kenya. It is here and there. And I've been, of late, I've been going through some of the articles or some of the writings, and I'm so much surprised with what I see in the social media. I see so many evil. It's an error what is happening in marriages today. But I want us to let us know that marriage is an institution made by God, and because in the beginning God created man, female and male, man and woman. He created them both, and it is in the Bible that the unity of marriage is described so well. So when we defy this union, then we are going against our Creator. So I will urge all of us, especially those who are believers, that handle your marriage with care. And it rolls on to like the compatibility of it, from your courtship, your dating, and everything. It rolls back. And so maybe if I want to start speaking, maybe I should start speaking with our youths. Be careful who you date. Be careful of your cycle, because your cycle defines you as a youth. As you prepare maybe to get into marriage or to get married, the people that surrounds you affect you so much. And let me tell you, if you end up with the wrong partner, your destiny can be destroyed like in a flash. Ask me later, I'll tell you. You partner with the wrong partner, you get married to a wrong person, a wrong wife or a wrong husband, your destiny can be like thwarted there and then, and you will think like this life was not meant for you. So it is very key to know, like, who are you going to marry, what are the qualities of the person you want to, and involve God. It's God that orders our steps. Normally when like for example, when a lady is ready and ripe for marriage, what to ski, we don't even listen when we are being told like here and there, no, this one stop, make a break, and all this. But let me tell you, the Bible is so clear. Youths, I'm talking to you right now. Before you fall in love, there is nothing like love is blind. Before you fall in love, There is a book in the Bible that is called Songs of Solomon. It says so clearly that love is as deadly as death itself. Do not awaken it until when it is ripe. So until when you are ready for marriage, do not awaken your love. Keep it keep it intact. And again, as a youth or as a teenager or someone that is single, that is not married, do not move around or having several partners before you settle in for marriage, because all these things are covenants, and when you do that, life is spiritual. The life you are living is not a one-dimensional thing. It is spiritual. Whatever you do, it comes back to you in measure. So what you are doing before you settle will catch up with you in your marriage. So you find that so many people, so many couples, by the time we get married, by the time we walk down the aisle, we have so many marriages that we have to deal with, and then because we are blind to the spiritualities, we get into this bondage and we get into marriage, and then our marriage doesn't work. It's like we are several kingdoms within one kingdom, and things goes like haywire, and therefore divorces are here and there. The sources of divorces can be clearly put together if we are watchful, and if we know like who are we dating and what do we want in life. And more specifically, if you understand that life is spiritual, and whatever you are doing, it is recorded somewhere, it will come back to you in measure. So the youth, make sure that you keep yourself holy. It is so devastating when you read like a mature woman, like, you know, a woman who has big children, talk in the social media that he has a Ben 10, a 20-year-old, to satisfy her sexual immorality or sexual whatever's pleasures, and then he has another one who now does the shopping and everything, and yet also the husband is in the house. It is so pathetic. That is an error. It is so wicked and evil, because this 20-year-old boy, why is he wasting his energy in an old woman? At the time when his time will come to marry, what will he give on the table for the wife? Will he be there? Will the strength be there? He will have wasted himself. In the book of Proverbs, it tells so clearly, drink from your own cistern. So my brothers and sisters who are in marriage and those who are outside marriage, keep yourself holy. It is very key. Keep yourself holy. Keep to your own partner. If there is something that you need to solve it. And you who is not married, be careful before you entangle. Be very careful. Ensure that you are compatible. Ensure that this person you can play with, this person you can joke around with, this person you can work with, you can partner with in everything all around, whether it is spirituality or material things. You can do business together, and therefore you can bring up your children together. So in marriage is a very wonderful thing, and that's why even God says that he hates divorce. It's a wonderful thing, and it is ordained by God, and it is spiritual. So you find that when we play around, we just say like we get into relationships in and out, then the heartbreaks, whatever we call heartbreaks, the divorces that we make in between the relationships that we get ourselves into, we are broken. You find out that someone is broken to the ground. Someone's soul is like torn apart. And so if you have several partners, I don't know how many hearts you have that will be broken into part. God says that he hates divorce. The reason is, it is like, it's like robbing one's soul from oneself. Divorce is very, very, very harsh. I can relate, like if I have to relate, I will say that a dead partner is better than the divorced ones. I can't say that. So guys, I'm just saying that let's look into this issue, and let us talk. Those who are in marriage, kindly sit down and talk to your partner, and let's do all these things. Know that Christ is the center. Make Christ the center of everything. And we are going to discuss this more in details. So watch out for my next video, guys. I'm going to stop here, and then we will continue in my next video with the same topic. We are going to discuss into details about marriage. We are going to discuss about divorce, and we are going to discuss about dating, the preparation to dating. And then also I want to tell you that it is very possible for you to remain holy. It is very possible for you, young girl, to keep your virginity to the day of your wedding. You young boy, the teenager or the youth that is out there, it is very possible for you to keep your energy for your wife and your children to come. It is very key. And that is why you find that so many marriages break, because by the time you get into marriage, you're already a cabbage. You've overused yourself, your strength is gone with other girls that were wasting your time out there. So by the time you're getting into your house, you are not workable. And so if you're not even you don't have the strength and the energy of a man in the house, then again that will make the unfaithfulness starts from there. It's a big topic, guys, and so we are going to deliberate on this and see how we can all of us can sustain our marriages, can sustain ourselves in a holy way, so that we can be pleasing to God. When the a family unit is divided, then there cannot be a church, then there cannot be a community, and therefore there cannot be a nation. If a nation is to be built, it has to be built, it starts from a family. If a church is to grow, then it has to start from family units. These families are what brings up a church and what makes a church grow for the glory of God the Father. Because who is the church? You and me is the church. So if I bring up my family in a godly way, you bring up your family in a godly way, another person also, we use the godly principles, the biblical principles to bring up our families. Then when we go to church together, we are going there to fellowship and celebrating our Christ, our God, who has made us to be what we are. And then in this way, the church will grow strong and we will not have all these divorces. So kindly, guys, subscribe, like, don't forget to share, and give me your comments down there. I'll be very happy to answer you, to give you feedback, and also to get questions from you as we move forward, and look forward for my next video. Thank you very much, and God bless you all.